What's happening, guys? I'm gonna let a couple people join really quick before I get started here. You get to see my little dog. This is my little dude, Asher. Say what's up, Asher? Here comes my big dude, Atlas. I'm just getting home from work, back in my office. Check it out. What's up? What's up? Hello. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Hopefully everyone is having a good night. Happy Saturday, or maybe it's Sunday where you are right now. I don't know what day it is. Feel free to shout out and say hello about where you're at. I'm kind of just hanging out. I just got home from work. Check it out. My hair is all crazy and sweaty. I look like a mess, but it's all good. I'm relaxing. My water in my Starbucks cup. My pit bull giving me all the kisses. Yeah, that's what's up. So, how are you guys doing tonight? Don't worry, I'll wait. No, sweating isn't all bad. It's not, but when you play outside, you know, in Florida, it gets really hot. And granted, I could be in like Texas or Vegas or something, and it could be worse, but I'm just saying I can't wait for it to be winter. Hi. Well, yeah, mostly I play inside. In fact, technically I was inside tonight, but this is like a beach bar. They don't have air conditioning, so it's generally really hot. That's okay though. It's fun. I don't mind. But actually, both my venues this week have been outside. I was outside. Look at me here. Hold up. Look, not even Karen right now. Yeah. When you live by yourself, it's like whatever. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I have lots of tattoos. So yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing after work. And my Converse, I always have my Converse on. I always play in Converse. Converse are awesome. So, anybody on the broadcast now see any of my shows or any of my broadcasts from earlier tonight? Yes, no? I'll wait. If you didn't, it's cool. I was playing earlier, now I'm home, and I'm just chilling, and I'm tired. You can go back and you can watch some of the replays if you want. No, it's cool, don't worry about it. It's all good. I was just curious if anybody saw earlier. Now I'm just hanging out at the house. So, for those of you who are joining me, my name is DJ Shannon C. I am a DJ out of Tampa, Florida. That is my professional full-time occupation, and it's a really cool job. I like it. I was previously a corporate trainer, and I've worked in call centers and all kinds of stuff like that. It's not what I do now. Now I just play music, and it's awesome, and I love it. So yeah, if you want to know anything, if you have any questions for me, I figured I would do like a late night Q&A for some of my my people out there, some of the folks that are probably joining me from other countries. If you want to tell me where you're at, if you have anything you want to know, feel free to ask. I know some people tried to ask me some stuff earlier, and I was playing and I couldn't really pay any attention, so if you were that person, or if you happen to watch my stream and I'm like yelling, I'm sorry about that. It was really loud in the club I was at. Hi from Canada. Hi from California. Oh, I want to be in California so bad. Like, oh, California. Hello, Canada. I bet it's nice up there right now. So, y'all having a good night? Maybe? Yeah? I'm having a good night. I had a really fun show earlier. Dude, I played djembe while I was DJing. That's some good stuff right there. Hi from Denver. Hello, Colorado. What's up? How you doing? So, anybody coming home from the club right now? Or what do you guys been up to? Anybody do anything cool? Want to winter in Canada? I don't know about that. I've never seen snow like that. I'm kind of tropical, so I think I would die. It would be like Cool Runnings, like that movie, where the guys get off the plane. Hi! So I've got this little Akai thing that works with my Ableton. I've got my Mac. A couple studio monitors, an iPad. My turntables are way back over there, but you can't really see them. You gotta while I play if you want to see those. What song? Oh yeah, you like this one? This is a reggae mix, courtesy of my buddy DJ Mr. Gray. He's really cool. He's a producer. I love me some reggae. It's awesome. So yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like my tattoos. They're cool. This one is new. I've got, I think it's like 2 months old. Got it from my mom because she passed away pretty recently. So I wanted to stick her right there on my shoulder so I, you know, have her with me. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just chilling. I figured, like I said, I know some people had asked me some stuff earlier while I was playing, but I was playing and I couldn't really pay attention. So if you have anything you want to ask me, like I said, I'm a DJ out of Tampa, Florida, and a dog owner, and like just a girl, regular girl, I don't know. Anything you want to know, feel free to ask. Just chilling at the house. Thanks for hanging out with me. Honestly, I'm going to be 32 in a couple months. I'll be 32 in November. You used to live in Lakeland. Okay, that's awesome. I know where Lakeland is. Craziest moment on stage. I put on a head, like a mouse head, like dead mouse. That was pretty cool. And like jumped around. I couldn't see anything. It smelled really bad. But it was really cool and it took a really good picture. If you want to see it, it's on my Instagram. You can follow me at DJ Shannon C. When did I first start mixing? I think 2012, 11, 12, something like that. Hi. As far as my first, like, out of my bedroom show, that was July 6th, 2013. That was a wedding. A friend of mine had me do her wedding. I bought my sound system to do that wedding, and the good gear that I had, well, I used the Tractor S2 back then. That was the little controller I used. Now I have a Pioneer S4, which is a 2-channel controller. It's a little bigger. It does a little more than the Tractor does. And then I have those guys, my Technics back at the house. My mom, what about my mom? Someone's asking a question about my mom. Oh, I love reggae so much. Anyone else have any questions? Hello, hi, how's it going? Just chilling at the house. When mixing a club, is it easy to get distracted? Oh my gosh. You want to know the answer to that? Go back and watch a couple of my broadcasts from tonight. Thank you, I did them earlier. Check, wait. Aren't they cute? I did them myself. So yeah, it's easy to get really, really distracted, especially when people come up. Okay, so let me just vent about this for a minute, right? If you ever go to a club and you ever decide to approach the DJ, don't sit there and chit-chat with them, please. I'm using my ears to mix. I'm using my brain and my eyes to pay attention to my computer, look for my next track, think about what I'm doing. And so when someone wants to come over and talk about, oh my God, it's my blah, 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 blah. Like, and I'll usually say, like, hold on a second, give me a second. I even have a whiteboard that I put down so people can write on it so they don't bother me, because it can really mess me up. It can mess up my transitions. It can take away my focus. I can end up putting a bad song on that really didn't work well with the vibe because I was too busy talking to you, and then my song ran out. I had to put another song on real quick. So just putting that out there, like, have some respect. I don't come to your work and at you while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. So if you would please show a little kind. In fact, you know what? Some girl was so rude to me tonight. I actually got on the microphone and was like, hey guys, it's DJ Shannon C. Just want to say thank you to those of you who are being kind and respectful to the DJ. You know, I'll do the best I can to help you guys out, but I want you guys to show me a little bit of respect. You know, come on now, I'm working. Dang it. I mean, hello. And those of you who are DJs can completely understand that. It's so easy to get distracted. Plus, a lot of times you've got like the club owner or promoter or somebody who's coming into your booth texting you talking about, play Drake right now, play it now. And you're like, hold on a second, I need to find it and mix it in. It's not that easy, you know. So it's definitely really distracting. Tonight was really distracting because I invited one of my friends who's a drummer. So he had brought his djembe, and a lot of people were like coming around playing with it. In fact, again, if you go back and watch a couple of my broadcasts, you can see a couple drunk girls like playing it while he was playing it. Again, don't be that person. Don't be that person. You don't go to a concert. No, I don't do karaoke. I'm awful at karaoke. You don't go to a concert and walk up to the stage and start plucking the guy's guitar who's playing. So you don't do that to a DJ. You don't do that to a drummer. Like, have some respect, please, please. Hello, what's up? Hi. So that's just my little rant for the night, since you asked. Yes, it does. It's very easy to get distracted. And please don't be that person that causes the distraction. Preferred genres. I have commitment issues. Ain't got no type. Play every genre that I like. Some of my favorite stuff is rock. I like any kind of rockery drums I can get my hands on. I always really like those. Because I'm a rocker chick at heart. That's where I come from. I like a lot of old school hip hop. 90s, like mid 90s, actually like late 80s, early 90s to like early 2000s. Now it's kind of crap, but you know, and then you play, of course, what you have to play to get gigs. What people, oh my God, play, you know, you like it, play, oh, I can't feel my face, play, this summer's gonna play, whip, nay, nay, please, 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 please don't be that person that asks the DJ to whip or nay, nay. Like, that was cool, like, 2 months ago. Now it's not cool. Most awkward thing you've seen while mixing. Oh, my gosh. So the same venue I was at tonight, no chicken dance, by the way. Same venue I was at tonight, there was this old lady, like, a couple months ago. She got really, really, really wasted and, like, face planted right on my dance floor. And I'm standing there like, do I stop? Do I keep playing? Like, do I get the I don't know. Thankfully, someone came over and they, like, called the paramedics and everything was cool. I actually saw her out tonight. She likes to, like, party hard. She's like grandma. She's awesome. But it was super weird because she just kind of, and like I said, I'm just kind of standing there like, so what do I do? I don't know. I gotta keep playing, I guess. Show must go on. So, yeah, some awkward stuff happens. Oh, and you see people making out and, like, grinding on each other and stuff sometimes. That's really funny. All kinds of stuff. God, you don't even know what we see. It's amazing, especially in nightlife. Like, really, really funny stuff. So, anybody else have any other questions? By the way, my dogs, hold up. Take a look at them down there. They're chilling. Atlas, Asher. Say what's up. Yeah, that's my guys. Yeah. So what do you, sex on the dance floor, I've seen it, sadly. And thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate my perspective. I mean, everyone's got a different opinion. I'm glad you can vibe on mine. If you don't vibe on mine, that's cool too. You don't have to, you know. But, y'all are cool. Thanks for hanging out with me. Where are you all from, tonight? Vinyl versus digital. Ooh, I could talk about that for a long time. So, vinyl takes way more talent. Like, you have to be talented. Digital really makes it easier and more accessible to anybody. That's the negative thing, is that anybody can go out and buy whatever from Radio Shack or plug in their iPhone to a whatever, and they're taking my gigs and getting charging the same thing. That sucks. On the positive side is, back in the days of vinyl, you had these crates that you had to carry. That's an extra thing you got to load in. You have an extra movement you have to make, where instead of just loading the music from your hard drive, you've now got to dig down, open up the crate, dig through it, find the track, pull it out, put the record on to the turntable, cue it up, and so on. And that takes quite a lot of effort. Besides, you're only limited to what you have in your crates. So, you know, you might be able to take maybe 100, 150, 200. And anybody who was playing in the days of vinyl, feel free to correct me. Like, I've got 2 crates. I feel like I could maybe fit 80 in there. Maybe. Maybe that's even high. Maybe, like, it depends. So anyway, you have only that. Only the crates you take with you. Versus with digital, I have my whole hard drive or whatever's on my laptop, or if I have an external hard drive. So generally, I've got access to like 50,000 plus songs, plus the internet if I need to download anything from Pool real quick. So it makes it easier for those of us who do play to have the music more accessible. It's one less thing you got to carry in. I like the organicness of vinyl, like actual vinyl. I play on digital vinyl sometimes, which is similar, but actual vinyl is really, really, really cool. It's very organic. But for practicality, like outside of, oh, I'm awesome and I can play on vinyl, I like digital. If it's there and it's convenient, why not use it? You know what I mean? And there's a lot of DJs that get real snobby about it. And again, that's cool. I respect those that came before me. I respect those that's what they started on. I've taken the time myself to learn to use vinyl, so that even though I didn't start, before, I started after the digitalization of music, where there are folks that started before me, friends of mine that have been playing for years and years and years, longer than I've been alive even, and I understand that they maybe prefer vinyl, and that's cool, and a lot of times they kind of look down on digital DJs too, and again, that's cool. Everyone's got perspective. Do I pay for all my tracks? Yes, I do. The reason that I pay for all of my tracks is because I utilize them to make money, and I'm really not ever trying to have to go anywhere for any kind of copyright infringement. I don't want to hang out in any kind of federal jail. So yes, I pay for all my tracks. Now, a good way around that as a DJ is you can join something that's called a record pool, where you pay a monthly subscription fee, and then you can download whatever from the pool. That's really helpful. As opposed to like $1 a track on iTunes. Would I ever allow anyone to learn under me? Yes, actually, I do. I have a couple girls that mentor under me, and I also still mentor with people when I can. So I love teaching. That's actually what I was doing before doing this. I probably will continue doing it after doing this, or at least figure out a way to translate teaching into this when I'm tired of playing, because I'm going to get real old one day, and I maybe just want to teach somebody. So yes, I love mentoring other people. I think that's totally fun. So yeah, I'm about that. What else? Ask me other stuff. These dogs are getting down. I'm just looking at him. He's getting down on that bone. It's a Nyla bone, by the way. And that coffee table back there, that's actually made from my own my old turntable crates. That's kind of cool. Super cool, actually. So what else? Where are you guys from? Where are you all joining me from this evening? I'm just like relaxing, and a lot of times I'll call one of my DJ friends, or they'll call me when they get off of work, and we'll chitter chatter about whatever happened. But everyone's still working because my gig ends earlier than everyone else's, so I'm chatting with you guys instead, winding down. Thanks for hanging out. We're just hanging out in my office. How does someone approach someone like yourself for an opportunity to learn? So the best thing to do, I would say, like for me, I mentored under a chick named DJ Mary Mac. I approached her on Facebook, and we kind of built a communication that way. And it's just about networking and getting to know somebody, and determining if they're willing to teach or not. There's some people who don't want to teach. And I understand that, because by teaching, you really kind of are giving away your work. Sadly. Because I'm going to help you to get to a point where you now are my competition. I don't mind doing it, but there are some DJs who don't like to. And again, I respect that. But the best thing to do is to, reach out to whoever it is, either email or social networking or whatever, and, try to see if that's something they're interested in, if they have the time for it, and so on. And then from there, if they're willing to do it, I would say just do everything you can to be really appreciative and show that you're gracious for what's going on, because like I said, a lot of DJs don't like to do it, and a lot of people don't like to take their time, even just that. So just for the sharing of the knowledge, otherwise, reach out to people. And I just want to say there's lots of great information on the internet. Let me promo real quick. There's a website called digitaldjtips.com. That is the website I took my first class off of. It's called How to Digital DJ Fast. It was a pretty inexpensive course. It's very comprehensive. It gives you a full understanding of where you're starting with and what you're coming from and so on. Guy's name is Phil Morse, who teaches it. He's over in the UK. He's a fantastic teacher. Worth every single penny. And if you do take it and you do start playing, your first gig will pay for the whole thing. Totally worth it. How often do I get drinks bought for me? So generally kind of often. Now here's the thing. I'm not really a drinker. I don't like to drink a lot. I drink a couple drinks, but not a lot. So, hi, by the way. What I'll do is I'll usually have a beer bottle or something so that I can take the drink, because obviously it brings money to the bar. I want to take the drink. It's advantageous for me. It's advantageous for the bar. But I don't always want to drink the drink. So either I'll give it to somebody when whoever is not looking, or, because I'm not trying to be rude, or I'll take the drink and then I'll chase it with a beer and spit it back into the beer bottle. So that's just a little pro tip that I utilize to keep from getting really wasted. My opinion on it, while I do have a drink or two or three, is that it's work at the end of the day, and I didn't go to JP Morgan Chase and get drunk, and I'm not going to go to any bar or any establishment that I work in and get drunk. It's each DJ is different. I don't handle my liquor well. I get like white girl wasted off of 2 sips. So it's just not something I want my clients to see. It's not something I want my fans to see. Not fans, but you know. But again, other people do, and that's fine. It's just a personal choice. I'm just not really into drinking anyway. So, but yeah, drinks happen a lot, and again, it's always good to take them. It's polite to the person who's buying it for you, and it's good for the bar, but you don't always have to drink it. There's always kind of ways to get around that. Thank you very much. Water in my super awesome Starbucks cup. By the way, let me just tell you that Starbucks cup has been like everywhere. I want to say that there's something magical. Being professional is, yes, being professional is important. And actually, I'll say that my professionalism, at least what I'm told from my clients, is that's what gets me rebooked more often than not. People say that I'm easy to work with. I'm really low maintenance. I communicate really well. And again, that's maybe coming from a corporate background and the fact that I'm almost 32 years old. You know, I'm not 20 and I'm not messing around. Like, this is what I have to do to pay my bills. So I want to provide my clients the best possible experience so that they will book me again, especially because there are so many DJs out there, you know. So I feel like giving your clients a hard time is basically career suicide, because like if there's 100 to choose from and I'm being difficult, on to the next one, you know. So you definitely have to value your clients, and you have to, you know, take the time to be professional. It's really important, and it will definitely get you rebooked, you know. So be professional always. I mean, in all things, really. Thank you very much. And you know, valuing talent is really important too. Make sure that you don't ever do anything that you're really good at for free. When I say for free, I don't always mean a dollar amount. What I mean by that is that sometimes you'll do something and you're not going to get paid for it, but you do it knowing that it's going to lead to other things. So, for example, in some instances, when I take a client on for the first time, I'll give them a really discounted price just so they have an opportunity to preview and understand what I do. And then from there, if they like it, then, you know, we have an opportunity to move forward at my regular pricing. So I'm not opposed to doing that at times. But what I mean by not doing anything for free is just, you know, we all have talents. You know value, you know your value, know your worth. And, you know, if you're going to do things, do them in trade, or, you know, do them strategically so that, you know, maybe you're not getting paid for it, but like I said, you know, it's going to set you up for more work. It's going to network you to another person, or it's going to involve you with someone who's potentially going to get you more work. So at the end of the day, that's really important. And another big thing I want to say is that people say in my industry all the time, oh, it's all about, well, you know, so-and-so knew the promoter or whatever. That's life. In life, it's all about who you know always. So take the time to network with people. Take the time to get to know the people in your industry, regardless of the industry that you're in. It's so important, and it will move you really far. You have to do it, you know. So, I mean, it's not, oh, it's not fair because so-and-so knew so-and-so. No, that's how it works. If you're not smart enough to get on that game, then that's your own problem. Just putting that out there, too. And yes, you have to be approachable. Friendliness is really important. Like, there are certain DJs in the scene that I would love to go see and that I would love to talk to, but I don't because they're not approachable. And, you know, again, with there being a saturated industry, that's the last thing you really should do is be unapproachable. I mean, really the only people who can afford to be unapproachable are like the Diplos and Calvin Harrises, who are making tons and tons and tons and tons of money. And even those guys really can't afford to be too unapproachable, because really it's your fans that keep you working and the people that are willing to book you. And if you are a crappy person and just a unapproachable person, nobody's going to want to work with you. Again, I've gotten gigs and have not intentionally taken, but I've gotten booked for stuff and have essentially taken other people's gigs because they weren't approachable. I had one promoter, actually the promoter that gave me my first residency, which was a place called G Bar, and that was last summer. She booked me because she said that all of the dancers and all of the staff said that I was the easiest to work with, and that I was willing to help them out. I was willing to preview music for them. I was willing, to work with them. And at the end of the day, that's the point. You're not a rock star. You're playing music everybody else is playing too. It's not your own music. So you have no right to walk around like, ooh, I'm so awesome. No, You're not. You're just doing another job that everybody else is doing jobs too, and you're lucky enough to get to play music for a living. So, appreciate that. And again, that goes for all industries. Like, regardless of what you're doing, you got to appreciate, the opportunities you're given. You have to appreciate the things that you have. I hope I don't sound like my grandfather right now. Sorry if I do. He would say right now, like, that and 25 cents would get you a cup of coffee. And I would say, Pop, it's 2015. You're going to need like $1.25 to get that cup of coffee. And I'm glad you value, by the way, this Q&A time. Usually I'm just hanging out like me and these guys, and they don't say anything back. They just are like, oh yeah, Mom, that's cool. Whatever you want. Who's getting a call? So, yeah. That's pretty much what's up. I will absolutely do it again. I'm actually going to sign off for a second and go take this phone call, and then I will come back with Q&A part 2 here in just a few minutes. Make sure that you click that follow button up at the top on Periscope. What that's going to do for you is it's going to give you a notification to your phone every time I broadcast. Also, if you want to connect with me on other forms of social media, you can reach me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, etc. at DJ Shannon C. That's SHANNONC. And if you want to reach me anywhere else, then, again, hit me up, look for me, Google me, whatever. I will come back shortly. You all have a fantastic evening.